Hi, this is Camilla Blossom, and I had this interesting experience lately, and I'm still kind of unpacking it, but it felt like something important to talk about. And that is when we're on our spiritual path, and we're all kind of in different places and have different paths, very different paths, from working with angels to working with fairies to working with trees to working with the waters, to praying with Jesus, being part of the Catholic Church, being in shamanic teachings. And so I found this experience where I was being judged by the different things that I did according to my light quotient, and recognizing that really what it was is that even people that are very spiritually so-called advanced or hold a lot of light, they may not have a lot of understanding about the spirit world or also the different dimensions. So what I was experiencing was this definitely a lot of light working with this person, but also a lot of polarity. And I want to give her a lot of compassion to recognize that she's learning. And so she's sharing a lot of examples of polarizing experiences, and also like her draw more into the Christian, more into the Catholic, and away from really questioning New Age things that she had learned, or questioning shamanic principles, or all these different things. But what I came out of it recognizing was, oh, she's really having a lesson in polarity, like looking at everything like it's good or evil, or it's good or bad, or it's distorted or it's coherent, or it's she wants to be around it or not. But there's a lot of pressure of wanting me to see that truth, when in reality I realized I am really living as much as I can, of course, out of polarity, or that's my mission, to be very compassionate and without judgment, accept people. I've worked with many people that are Mormons and Catholics and shamans and crystal bowl people, and very mainstream. Like, it's all beautiful, and everyone has a very different path. And so in this world where there's such huge amount of judgment, I think I just wanted to speak on that if you are judging anyone else in their path, then you are not opening to your spiritual advancement. You are stuck in the 3D world of conflict, of worrying, of this is good and this is bad. And so to me, really looking at how you can have compassion and look above, like look from that higher perspective of those other dimensions, and even at people who are in that. Like for me, like I'm not going to judge this person going through their teachings about polarity, even though at times I felt like I had to defend myself or, hold my own. And then I'm like, you know what? Like, stop. Just let her vent, let her say all her things, be with her, but recognize, oh, she's learning all this stuff right now. And I've kind of learned some of that. So maybe there's kind of a different lesson here for me. But having that compassion to recognize, and also that there can be spiritual ego on this path, and people are in different places with that, right? About what they feel is where they are versus where someone else is, their light quotient being higher or not. I just encourage you to follow your own heart, regardless of what anyone else says, what anyone else believes. Get really clear about your own beliefs, and know that your light will shine bright as you learn and grow and hold these places of compassion and acceptance for yourself and for others, letting them find their own way. And recognizing too, I guess just to get a little more personal about this experience, was I have a very personal relationship with Jesus, with Mother Mary, with Mary Magdalene, with my source goddess, and that was all kind of questioned. And because this person was very much into Jesus, Yeshua, it's like, wait a minute, I already have a relationship. Why are you judging mine? And also that we have different roles. I'm very much cosmic, of course, but I'm also here to serve the earth. And so a lot of the frequencies I work with, a lot of the energy I work with, the different fairies and realms, they're all different frequencies. They're all different levels. They're all different kinds of things. And when I start, judging any of that, it's like, oh my God, they're doing evil things. Like, that's going to really kind of boomerang back and create more conflict. But if you stay in that place of 5D, where it's like, oh, well, there's not really good and evil here, or black magic, white magic, whatever, that it just is something people are working out. And I guess the last thing is to notice that the timelines, like sense of time, is like collapsing. So what I'm noticing is a lot of people are feeling and surfacing like past life things, like black magic they're part of, or church things or persecution. Like really strong things are coming up to be felt in the body, and it can feel like it's happening right now. And you can even have interactions with people. It's like, whoa, what happened with that? It's very surprising, but it's because we're all working out a lot of stuff from the past and asking to clear the timelines of those. So I hope that was helpful. Thanks for letting me vent. And I wish her and all of you the best and the most perfect path for you. So thank you so much.